The NFL Today on CBS Sports is presented by Southwest Airlines. Low fares, no hidden fees. That's transparency.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. Right now, the Bills and the Chiefs are getting set for their matchup. And as we approach kickoff, we send you out live to Kansas City with our announcers, Greg Gumbel, Trent Green, and Jamie Erdahl.
Trent Green, Jamie Erdahl will be along the sidelines with us today. In the Chiefs and the Bills, Trent, we have two teams that started the season like a house of fire. Kansas City 5-0, Buffalo 5-2, but things have gone downhill since then. Let's start with Kansas City, who've lost 3 in a row. How do they rediscover the way to win?
Well, the reason for that hot start was quarterback Alex Smith. And that 5-0 start, Alex Smith was playing as well as anybody in the league, and that's why he was one of the leading MVP candidates. They wanted him to be more aggressive. He had 7 touchdowns on the season where the ball travels more than 20 yards in the air. In the previous 3 years, he had 7 touchdowns traveling over 20 yards in the air. Part of that aggressive throwing down the field is tight end Travis Kelce. He's leading the NFL in tight end receptions and tight end yards receiving, but he also has an effective way that he handles the ball yards after catch. And that's what we're going to look at in Going Green, is that athleticism. He's a nightmare for defenses because do you cover him with the corner, do you cover him with the safety, or do you try matching him up with the linebacker? He gets in the open field. He's able to hurdle players. This play against Philadelphia a couple weeks back, he hurdles from the 5-yard line, lands 2 yards deep into the end zone. It's that athleticism that makes him such a difference maker.
Well, Kansas City, with its 28th ranked defense in the NFL, has gone looking for help. This week, the Chiefs signed 7-time Pro Bowl cornerback Darrelle Revis. He will not play today. He will play next week against his former team, the New York Jets. But Andy Reid feels he is a huge addition to his team. To the Buffalo Bills now, making headlines maybe in all the wrong ways because of a quarterback change last week that just didn't go well.
Well, going back to quarterback Tyrod Taylor, who has a nearly 4-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, the biggest compliment you can say came from his teammates. They said he handled himself with professionalism all week, and he's handled himself that way this week. He wants to get a win. That's what it's about. It's not trying to prove a point, but look for him to use his legs more today. Who will use his legs today is the 8th leading rusher in the NFL. That's LaShawn McCoy. Not only is he effective out of the backfield with that vision, that balance, that patience, and that burst, but he's also a matchup nightmare coming out of the backfield when you match him up one-on-one with the linebacker.
Speaking of nightmares, defense lately has been a nightmare for the Bills. Consider the last 3 weeks, opponents have put 34, 47, and 54 points up. And in addition to the scoring barrage, the Bills are surrendering almost 3 times as many rushing yards. How do they fix that?
Well, I think it starts with the secondary of the Buffalo Bills. It's a revamped secondary. Jordan Poyer, he's second on the team in tackles. He has 2 interceptions. He has 2 sacks. He's everywhere on the field, but look for him to get physical with Travis Kelce today to try and throw his game off.
All right, time for Home Depot's Do Project Smarter.
Well, I think the smart thing for Buffalo to do is to follow 12-year vet Kyle Williams. He's the workhorse on the defensive line. Nobody better to follow than Kyle Williams. Kansas City, you need to get Tyreek Hill involved early. He can score from anywhere on the field. Additionally, for the Chiefs, they have to try and contain LaShawn McCoy, not only as a rusher, but as a receiver as well. And for the Bills, ditto with Kareem Hunt. He's the 2nd leading rusher in the NFL.
Both these teams